Welcome to Chapter 12, Human Rights and Democracy. In this video, we will explore elections in Norway, human rights and democracy. So let's dive in. Human rights. Human rights apply to all people, everywhere in the world. These are rights we have simply because we are human, not because of where we live, what religion we belong to, or what group we are part of. Human rights are therefore called universal rights. In 1948, the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, was adopted. All 193 UN member countries have agreed to the declaration. Much of the declaration has been incorporated into Norwegian law. Key principles of the Human Rights Declaration: all people are born free, with equal human dignity and human rights. Human rights apply to everyone, regardless of gender, religion, ethnicity, political beliefs, nationality, or other personal characteristics. Every person has the right to freedom, personal safety. Torture is completely forbidden in all forms and situations. Everyone has the right to legal protection, rule of law and fair trials. Everyone has the right to influence the political situation in their country by voting in free and secret elections. Democratic rights and responsibilities. People living in a democracy have freedom, responsibility, rights, duties. Below are the most important rights in a democratic society. Human rights. The UN Universal Declaration of Human Rights was adopted in 1948. It applies to all people around the world, regardless of country or background. Protects basic rights like life, liberty, security, and freedom of expression. Equality. Everyone should have equal rights and opportunities. Discrimination is not allowed based on age, ethnicity, disability, gender, religion, sexual orientation. Freedom of speech. Everyone has the right to freely express their opinions, including about politics and religion. Discuss and publish their views without being punished. There are laws that limit hate speech. Racist and hateful expressions are illegal. Applies to both individuals and media, TV, radio, newspapers. Right to vote. In a democracy, citizens have the right to vote in political elections. In Norway, parliamentary elections must be a Norwegian citizen and 18 years or older. Municipal and county elections must have lived in Norway for the last 3 years. Secret ballot. No one is allowed to know who you voted for. Your vote is personal and protected. Rule of law, legal protection. No one can be punished without a fair trial. In a democratic country, independent judges decide guilt and punishment. Everyone accused of a crime has the right to a defense lawyer. The legal system must be fair and independent. Freedom of religion and belief. People have the right to choose and practice their religion or life stance. Not belong to any religion or belief. It is illegal to force someone into or out of a religion. From age 15, you can join or leave a religious group on your own. Nobody should be punished or harassed because of their religion. Freedom of association. Everyone has the right to join political parties or interest groups. Be a part of labor unions or workers' organizations. Participate in legal demonstrations. In some cases, people have the right to go on strike. No one should be punished for being part of such organizations. Responsibilities and duties in a democracy. Along with rights, Citizens also have responsibilities to follow laws and rules made by the majority. Duties to use democratic means to improve society. The system relies on mutual trust. Authorities trust that people give correct information and obey the law. Citizens trust that authorities treat them fairly, e.g., police, child welfare. What can threaten democracy? Low voter turnout. Fewer people vote, weakening the democratic process. Loss of trust in politicians leads to less political engagement and instability. Fake news and hate speech destroys trust and silences open public debate. Major national crisis might override normal democratic procedures. International laws and rules can sometimes take precedence over democratically passed national laws. Democracy in Norway. The state, counties, and municipalities. As of 1st January 2024, Norway has 15 counties, 356 municipalities. Counties and municipalities are geographic areas, politically governed units. The state has authority over the entire country and sets the framework for counties and municipalities. Counties and municipalities have self-governance in many matters but must operate within the rules set by the state. Key responsibilities of the state: foreign policy, hospitals, laws, school curricula. Key responsibilities of the counties: upper secondary education, high school, county roads. Key responsibilities of the municipalities: primary schools, kindergartens, elderly care, waste, water, and sewage management, municipal roads, political and administrative governance. Norway is governed by elected politicians at all levels: national, state, regional, county, local, municipality. Politicians discuss and decide on policies and laws. Civil servants, bureaucrats, are responsible for implementing political decisions. Examples: politicians approve school curricula, teachers follow them in class. Politicians set rules for social support, now employees apply those rules. The Storting, Norway's parliament. The Storting is Norway's national assembly. It consists of 169 representatives, elected every 4 years. Representatives belong to various political parties. The Storting is the highest authority in the state. Main tasks of the Storting: pass new laws and amend old ones, approve the national budget, oversee the government and public administration, discuss political matters and major national projects. Norwegian democracy is open and transparent. Anyone can attend sessions and listen to political debates. The public cannot speak in the parliament but may give feedback during official consultations. The government, formed after each parliamentary election by one or more parties, includes the Prime Minister, ministers, political leaders of each department. Main responsibilities of the government: propose new laws or changes to existing ones, ensure that laws and decisions from the Storting are carried out, propose the national budget each year. Council of State and the King's role. Every Friday, the government meets with the King in what is called the Council of State. Ministers inform the King about current political matters. The King has little political power, but these meetings are still an important formality. The principle of separation of powers. The power in Norway is divided between 3 independent branches. Legislative power, the Storting, makes the laws. Executive power, the government, proposes and enforces the laws. Judicial power, the courts, interpret and apply the laws. This division of power ensures that no single branch becomes too powerful, protecting the democratic system. Elections in Norway. Political elections are held every 2 years in Norway. The elections alternate between parliamentary elections for the National Assembly Stortinget, local elections for county councils and municipal councils. Each election term lasts for 4 years. Elections are a core part of Norway's democratic system, allowing citizens to influence political decisions. Political parties and party programs. Each political party adopts a party program during its national convention. The party program outlines the issues and policies the party wants to focus on during the upcoming election period. The party's stance and priorities on various topics like education, healthcare, environment, economy, etc. Voters use these programs to decide which party matches their values and opinions. Secret ballot. Norway uses a secret ballot system. Voters are not required to share which party they vote for. Voting is a personal and private right. It is common for members of the same family to vote for different parties. It's important for everyone to make an independent and informed decision when voting. Voting rights in Norway. The voting age is 18 years. To vote in parliamentary elections, you must be a Norwegian citizen. To vote in local elections, municipal and county, you must have lived in Norway for the past 3 years if you're not a Norwegian citizen. Historical milestones. 1898, Norwegian men were granted universal suffrage. 1913, Norwegian women were granted universal suffrage. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has helped you prepare for the social studies test. Remember, every bit of practice brings you closer to success. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful content. Your support means a lot and keeps us motivated to create more videos like this. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you.